Hello everyone. It was match number 32 in the Indian Premier League, where Mumbai Indians had another emphatic win over Kolkata Knight Riders in Abu Dhabi.
Marshan, talking about Mumbai Indians and KKR, these are the two teams who have a very weird head-to-head record in the IPL. One of the most skewed head-to-head records in the IPL when you look at it carefully. Before this match, Mumbai Indians, out of the 26 matches between them, had won 20 of them. And I could see when Rohit Sharma was walking out with Quinton de Kock onto the crease, he was humming along the MI anthem, and that shows the confidence of the player when he's beating Kolkata Knight Riders. He has been very successful against this side. And today, Quinton de Kock also fired the opening partnership. By the time the first wicket fell, it was already like Mumbai Indians needed 55 or 58 then. So the match was already out of the hands of KKR by the time Rohit Sharma fell. So, Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma both built the innings very, I shouldn't say carefully because they were going for the big shots every now and then. In fact, Rohit Sharma started off with a fine boundary against Chris Green in the very first ball. And that kind of showed us what was to befall on the KKR men later. And Rohit Sharma, initially, he was going after those shots, but later Quinton de Kock in the fourth over joined in when he, hit Pat Cummins for those boundaries. And later, we all know what happened. We saw beautiful innings from those two batsmen. What about you, Ashin? What were the hits?
I think KKR were derailed early on with MI's bowling. And much of the credit, I think, would have to go to Rahul Chahar. And I think the double wicket over of Shubman Gill and Dinesh Karthik proved to be a huge blow for KKR in trying to set up a competitive total, which they failed to do. And figures of 2 for 18 from his 4 overs, and even bowling against the likes of Russell, who likes to go after spinners. I think you can show that, you can see that, he's someone who doesn't give too much flight. He makes the batsman go out of them and go after him. And today also the situation was such that the batsman had to go after the likes of a leg spinner or the spin bowler, and he made the batsman go for the big shot, and then he deceived them, especially the wicket of Shubman Gill. And yeah, again, another good outing for him. He's been having a very consistent IPL, and he's on course to be my emerging player of the season. And I think he still has some more way to go, but I think he can do well. And Santa, what about your miss from this game?
Ashin, my miss of the day has to be Andre Russell again. That man has won KKR games out of nowhere. We have seen in the previous editions, but this time he has not been striking it well. He isn't being able to middle it well as well, just the 106 or the 1-odd boundary. Today again, as Brian Lara had said before the game, maybe Russell has been found out. We know that he is very weak against a short ball. You say that he is very strong against the spinners, but then again, Rohit Sharma did the perfect execution when he brought about Jasprit Bumrah against Russell. And an odd short ball, awkward bouncer, and Russell just, maybe he tried to defend it and do something. I couldn't understand what he was trying to do.
He played an awkward shot himself.
Yeah. And the bat comes in the way and it loops over to Quinton de Kock behind. So, yeah, Russell has to be my...
I think to put that into context, from last season, he scored over 500 runs. And this season, from 8 games, it's been 83 runs. So, there's a stark difference.
Yeah, absolutely. True.
Yeah. And my miss for this game would be, where is Sunil Narine? He's a miss for KKR in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
We all know that he had 2 good matches against Chennai Super Kings and Sunrisers Hyderabad, where he helped them defend small totals. He was instrumental in the second half of the innings in both the games. And then we all know what happened, where he was reported for suspect bowling action again. And he was dropped against Royal Challengers Bangalore. And again today, there was no Chris Green was brought in place of him, and which didn't make sense for me, because he's your primary spinner who doesn't get of boundaries. You can see that batsmen for the last 8 years have struggled against him, and a player of his caliber to miss out was a mystery for me. Yeah, so he would be this game for me.
Yeah, Chris Green being brought about for Sunil Narine is also very ironical, since Green also has been reported for suspected bowling action before this. And then again, there was a press statement from Kolkata Knight Riders saying that they were taken by surprise regarding the whole Narine episode, and then absolutely after that we have no idea as to what is happening. So yeah, it's.
I think we have all been taken up. We have been taken aback by what KKR have done following the report against Narine, having to drop someone of Narine's quality. Looking ahead to the double headers for Saturday, we first have Royal Challengers Bangalore against Rajasthan Royals, and the battle within battle which I am looking forward to is the leg spinners of Rajasthan Royals, Shreyas Gopal and Rahul Tewatia, against AP de Villiers. We all know how AP de Villiers' record against leg spin has been talked about since yesterday in the match against Kings 11 Punjab, where he was bizarrely brought down to number 6 so that they could not expose him to leg spin early on. And the Royals coincidentally now have 2 leg spinners, so I'm really looking forward to how Virat Kohli and RCB team management stack up that battle. And that's my pick for tomorrow's first game. Santa, the second game is going to be a cracker in Sharjah. It's going to be Chennai Super Kings versus Delhi Capitals, who's the informed side, one of the informed sides of the tournament. What is your battle within the battle?
So Chennai Super Kings and Delhi Capitals it will be, and last day when Chennai Super Kings were playing against the Sunrisers Hyderabad, we saw the magical Chennai Super Kings of the yesteryears. This has not been their season, but I don't know, they might again, we might find again that they have made the playoffs somehow. So yeah, tomorrow Chennai Super Kings.
I would be shocked if they do that.
Yeah, but you never know with Chennai Super Kings, anything can happen. So yeah, Chennai Super Kings against Delhi Capitals, a young side. Delhi Capitals are there, and if Chennai continues to bat, there were questions raised as to why Jagdishan was dropped out of the squad. He had a good game the previous night, and then he got dropped, and Sam Curran got promoted, and that seemed to have worked out. So again, this that might help tomorrow. But again, it will be an interesting contest, and I'm looking forward to it.